Hello, everybody, and anybody who's actually watching this. Today we are not really going to react to the trailers, because I reacted to them already. I originally saved them, like the trailer came out, and I was like, I won't watch it because I want to react to it. I ended up waiting, and then the demo came out, so I was like, okay, perfect time to react to both of them. But then my my dumbass apparently did not record with audio, so I just ended up watching them, reacting to them, giving commentary, and it was just there was no point to it because I didn't record my audio, so that sucks. But yeah, so instead of actually reacting to them, I'm gonna go through my thoughts, I guess. Just some few thoughts. First, we're gonna start with the teaser. Okay, the wig, the wig. The wig. I don't know why, but it gives me extreme major. It makes me think of Lila from Miraculous Ladybug whenever she took off her wig. I don't know why, but it just reminds me. I think it might be because of the bangs. I don't know, but it just reminds me of Lila, and I'm like, oh god, the horrible bangs. I mean, not the horrible bangs, the horrible wig. But yeah, that was mostly the thought there. Besides that, um, there's a lot of fan service going on here. But besides that, I quite like the teaser. It was just really funny watching the other poor like rat tyrant just like panic. And then besides that, it was just funny. And I honestly can see why so many people so many people started making memes about this because this is just oh yeah, this is just very but yeah, it's very pretty, like always, like with any horrorverse like teaser trailer or like demo character demo, their videos are extremely pretty. Also something that I learned is that because yeah, Jane has her little tail, and then at the end she has like a metal stinger piece, but I actually didn't know she like can retract and like put out those little like flaps that kind of give it like more of an arrow feeling to her tail, um which is a cool detail I didn't notice until now that she's actually like, because she pulls it out multiple times where it's just like normal and then like it flares out. But yeah, but besides that, like I said, like this like panel literally is just so pretty. um so yeah, that's that was mostly my thoughts from the like I reacted, like I had more reactions to it. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable like trying to reenact those those reactions and trying to fake it. So I just like those are my general thoughts on the trailer. Like I said, nice trailer. Very very a lot of fan service just but yeah. And then we have this. This is oh god, I don't even know where to begin with this. Like this is just straight up fan service, like non-stop, like POV. You were kidnapped by Jane Doe. um, like this is just straight up like fan service to the moon and back. Like I feel usually when Hoyoverse is like sexualizing their own characters, they're a little bit more discreet about it. Like if you're caught watching a Hoyoverse like demo character demo video, you can explain yourself and be like, no, you're just thinking too much of it. But honestly, in this one, there's there's no defense to this. If you're caught watching this, there's no coming back from this. Like at the beginning, they literally recommend to wear headphones for the best experience. You're in a POV shot being caressed by Jane Doe. All these angles and stuff like that. It's just It's wild. Also, the foot, the foot. Like, why is she missing a shoe? Like there's no cause like the teaser trailer is like right after the mountain lion gang got like locked up, right? I'm pretty sure. I think so. I think so. I might be wrong, but I'm assuming it is. And and I'm also assuming this is also afterwards. After our R&B special mission, so it's just kind of like why is she missing a boot? Like it's very clear they like removed one of her boots so it can have that moment. And I'm just like like I don't know, I'm like that's wild, that's wild, that's very wild. Oh, something I mentioned is that I love the way her tail moves, like the whipping around and stuff like that. Very like snaky, very like if it had its own mind. Um, I basically start ranting about how I like when cats also do that when they start like moving their tail, when either they're like mad or they're like they're like hunting. I say hunting in air quotations because they're indoor cats. So they aren't hunting shit. But when they're hunting, they also like move their tail side to side, and like it looks very funny. Like I just love her tail movement, like how they animate it. Like the animation in Zenless Zone is honestly my favorite. It's very like I don't want to say this because if I don't know if whatever I'm gonna say it. It's very studio triggered. Studio trigger coded, like the exaggerated movements and stuff like that, where sometimes they're very blocky but also very fluid at the same time, and then sometimes they're just flat out fluid. um for example, like in that one scene in chapter 3 when Lycon is climbing the tower to make it to the blimp, his movements are very sharp and very like blocky. Like I feel like there's not a lot of frames in between his animations. Like it's very like very choppy animation, but it makes it look even better for some reason. Like I'm not like I don't want to say there's missing frames because honestly I have no idea. Like it could be fully animated, like like shitload of frames. But they like very purposely made it look very choppy. So there's an exaggerated like animation style, and then but with Jane is the complete opposite. Her movements are so fluid, and it just makes it very satisfying to look at her. I'm telling you, like her tail movement is like a lot of characters' movements are um very jarring. Like suddenly they're like in one side and then they're suddenly like to the other side. Like they move like a lot, and I don't know how to explain it. Their movements are just very jarring. But Jane's are still very jarring because I feel like that's just their like very like that's just their type of animation. But her tail movement is very fluid. Like even the background when it's not even the main focus, like the movement is extremely fluid and it's so nice to look at. Um, but besides that, this whole like these 2D animation sections are also just great. Like of course, like just incredible.
So you're saying
Oh yeah.
that he must have
Okay. Something I also mentioned in the original video is that this video, the demo, the actual demo makes me mad uncomfortable. Like it just it makes me mad uncomfortable to be completely honest with you. Like it's just yeah, it just makes me mad uncomfortable. The change from the 3D to the 2D to her licking the apple. Like it's just
known your route.
oh god.
I don't know. Maybe it was a ghost.
Look, she has her boot back. You saw that? like she had the clown animation. But she has her
So
boot
you're
back, so
saying
she
that he must have
like
known your route, and it.
see, she has both her boots now. So at some point she put it back on, or like see what I mean? Like they literally decided to like unboot her, unshackle the dogs. Oh god. Um, but yeah, like they unbooted her to do that scene. Let's just act like she took out her boot because like the knife could have come out and like stabbed her in the neck or something. You know that would have been bad. Let's just act like that's the real reason why she was unbooted.
Vance.
But yeah.
I don't know.
Let's. God damn it! I skipped right to it. But yeah, this.
Really? Boss hates.
This is what I mean that this video made me like extremely uncomfortable. Because believe it or not, I actually do play horrorverse games because I actually like the story and the gameplay, which is might be shocking for a lot of people. Because I do not, I like no judgment. Like this is not to sound like I'm not trying to sound like superior, be like, "Ah, I actually play the games because I like the games." Like, no, you know, games are meant to be enjoyed by anybody for any sort of reason. But I do know that a lot of like horrorverse fans like really like the characters and stuff like that. And are attracted to them. Um, which, mm, no, I was gonna say I was gonna say that I'm not innocent, but actually I don't think I've ever been attracted to a horrorverse character. But yeah, so I do play these games for just for the gameplay because I like the characters and I like Jane's character but it still makes me really uncomfortable because like the fan service is just not for me. Like it's just I'm the wrong fan for this. So I'm just like mad uncomfortable the entire time watching this. Um, because yeah, I like Jane, and honestly, but to be completely honest, like the teaser and the demo, it makes sense. Like her character is very flirty. She is very, you know, cunning, very um seductive, I guess. So it makes sense why her trailers are this way. But also, like I said, it's also very clear that Hoyoverse is trying to give a lot of fan service. um but yeah, I just find the whole thing very funny and very uncomfortable. But yeah, I in the original video I literally said that I think it would I think I like I could literally watch them scissor and I think it would be less uncomfortable and less sexual than what's going on currently. And I mean I don't think I'm wrong. But yeah,
Keep this up, and
yeah, all this
I'm
going
happy
on, but
disposed of you.
let's skip a
Some
little
more
forward.
Sorry.
Here we go. This part. Um, like this is like where they get back to their actual like usual character demo. Cause I'm gonna say I am uncomfortable with the video. I honestly don't mind the change of pace. Cause yeah, like the character demos are getting longer. And like they're trying different things, and I really like that. I like that it's not just like the whole epic music and epic like visual design and just showing off the character moveset. Like I do like that there's more world building, I guess. Like it's not random because I mean they like the character demos have always had like their own story, but like in Genshin like the early days like a lot of the characters like it was their own story. Yeah, like it's their own story. I'm trying to explain it the best way I can without like like sounding dumb. Like it had, like I said, they did have story, but it was like their own contained story, you know? Kind of like Ganyu. Let's say Ganyu's trailer. Like her trailer is her own story. Like we know that she's a very sleepy goat woman, but like there's no there's no relation to the story, you know. Well, like for like Jane's story, like it's very clear, like it could either be its own independent story, like she's just interrogating somebody and she clearly like took down like whatever people like, you know, were part of the gang. um or if you play the story, then like this also connects to the whole R&B special mission, which I find like I like it. I like that either it can be its own self-contained story within the character demo video, or it can be part of the uh big story that Zenless is telling, and I like that. I do really quite like that. It's really fun. It's fun to see these characters, um like Chingxi. I can't say her name. The Qingyi, I think is how you say it. But her character demo again, like it just really it gives them more personality, you know, like it makes the world feel livelier, like her playing with old, like her elders and stuff like that. Like it's just fun seeing that sort of stuff, and it really builds the character a lot more, and it's just enjoyable in general. But yeah, and then we get to this part. I couldn't really listen to the music before, so I think I'll stay quiet for this part and maybe chime in a few times. But yeah, let's I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit, because I did hear a little bit of the music and it sounds incredible, and again, like always, it's animated just wonderfully. Oh, the music, it's really good. Again, uh, the music is just wow. It's so good, but I'm so sad I'm not gonna be able to listen to this until they release the actual album, because I usually do watch because some videos for some reason to me sound better with the background sound, like Lycon's his character demo, the music is incredible. But I do actually like, I really like the background noise of him and Corian fighting. So I usually put his character demo and just skip to the part. But like literally more than half of the video is the whole Jane seducing her captive. Um, so I don't know if I'll be able to do this with this one, but I'm really liking the music.
It's you! Take our boss.
See what I mean? That the tail movement is just so good. Oh, you look, and you can actually see like her little uh, I don't know what, I don't know what you would call them, but little flaps that flare out. But yeah, that's what I mean with her tail animation is just so good. The way that it actually like kind of like coils, like spirals within itself whenever like she's like just like kind of like either turning around or walking and stuff like that. Like I just, I like that so much. Like it's so good.
Got played by you like that, you dirty rat!
We've met before. And you don't recognize me? How insulting. With such terrible eyesight. You still have.
But yeah, that's I'm pretty sure that's where my thoughts kind of ended. But yeah, I don't know how I talked for 20 minutes. But yeah, I'm pretty sure those are most of my thoughts. I really like her demo when it goes to the traditional demo. Like I said, I do like the entire demo because it's just very unique and very you know, they're trying new things, you know. And so it's fun watching these characters like see them in their natural habitat, you know. Through like a third omniscient point, instead of either playing as them or witnessing them through Belle's and Wise's eyes, or like POV. Because technically we are in the POV of the captive, but you know what I mean. But yeah, it was nice. I was mad uncomfortable, but you know, I'll survive. But yeah, thank you for whoever's watching, and goodbye.